welcome to day 3. This is our technical rehearsal day for the pantomime. I'm going to talk you through what's been going on, and this is one of our early rehearsals. We've got the star of the show on a moon ring, so basically he's flown in at the start of the show, lands in the middle, gets off and continues talking to the audience. So that's his main entrance. He's strapped into the moon ring and it's all under control from the side of the stage. Now this is a technical rehearsal, so we're wearing costumes but there's no makeup, very few wigs, we're just doing the script. And the whole point of this particular part of our rehearsal phase is to make sure everything technical gets done properly. So I think we did this sequence something in the region of 10 or 12 times, something like that, making sure that the timing's right, making sure that the music finishes at the exact moment that the actual thing lands on the stage. And while we're doing this, the lighting folk are updating, adding new cues, changing the cues, making sure they work properly. And our ASMs, all under sort of computer control, are making that thing go across the stage and land. We spoke yesterday about the gauze. Well, that was a gauze just flying out, and that's the black cloth with the LED Cinderella on. And all of those slippers, of course, are actually projected from the front. Now, we've replaced that gauze, which is just a black gauze with sparkles on, with one that's actually got scenery painted. So at the moment, we can still see Cinderella through it, and it's got those lights on it. And that's what the cloth looks like when it's lit just from the front. So if you can't see through it, it looks solid. But as we know, we can actually see through it, and it's... So here we have the programmer, and she's sitting next to our lighting designer. And most of the front of the house circle bars are pretty full. Above the stage, again, lots of units up there, so the number of fixtures in this show is quite huge. But we do lots and lots of nice things with them. Very rarely are they ever on white. This is the gap between the black cloth that goes behind the gauze. And then that's the picture from the front of the gauze. Space in the wings is at a premium. All of this stuff is needed for the second half of the show and has to be stored in the wings either side. So as one thing moves on stage, something else has to make way for it. You can see here, once you actually get coloured light on these scenes, it looks absolutely amazing. So that's the cloth I think we saw yesterday, the one that goes up to the castle on the hill. But you see, once you actually put some light on it, it can look absolutely amazing. Now, a little bit about the band. So this is looking over the pit rail. And you can see the MD, that was the bass player, and they've all got axioms so they can actually adjust what they hear in their ears. The drummer, of course, goes behind a screen nowadays. Keep it quiet. And that's a little bit of drum music. If you want to actually pause the video here, you can see what he's playing. Left-hander, so we've got the snare drum on the right-hand side. And monitors so they can see what's going on when the MD is waving his head, nodding his thing. Another picture here, same thing. We've got Sennheiser 421 in this case for the saxes. Backstage, of course, to fire all the pyros, we've got 3 pyro controllers, so that handles all the explosions. And this is a handheld smoke machine, so you can actually move it about and just get a little puff of smoke when you want it. And this is what the DSM is looking at. There's his big screen monitor. So, a bit short today because it's been a heck today. We started at 9 o'clock and we're going right the way through until 10 at night, so it's a very long day. See you tomorrow. Take care.